Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something like that?
You should never mix drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kevin Cameron. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector ass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
I want a gunpowder, a pistol, a shotgun, and a chaingun.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you are here?
You right, everyone? How you doing? Zed, Dan, Irish ladies, what the fuck, the Shark, and Khalid. How you doing? You right? Yeah, I'm back on StreamYard. Thank fuck for that. I much prefer it on here. The whole setup's just easier for me. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to try and remember to charge up my light. I don't know if this is working anymore, but I'm going to try a different wire. I'll charge it for a bit and we'll see what happens. Right, so I'm just going to be off camera for a minute. Just need to find a wire for that fucking light. Right, not that one. The last wire I've tried didn't work. Not that one. You know, bollocks when you got about 100 wires. Nope. No. Irish lady said next project, Mike, is an Irish cudgel lady. And what's that what you're doing, Irish lady? Let me open up your channel. Yeah, I've just subbed to you, Irish ladies. I was going to tell you lot something tonight. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I don't know. But the next Spyroverse video might be next Friday, next Saturday. If not, it'll be the week after. So you might still have 2 weeks for that yet. But there's no rush for that anyway. I want to get that. I need to get the other book printed out first. Fuck's sake, I've got hundreds of these wires. I can't find one now when you want one. That is fucking bizarre. Right, I got one now. That's it. The last time I tried to charge up that light, I couldn't find the wire. The wire didn't work. So I'm wondering if the wire might have gone funny. I don't know. Let's try this now. Yeah, it'll brighten up a bit in here because it's a little bit dark, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Dan said he's bored, but that's not the right trigger word. Let's see if this works. Yeah, I reckon this fucking light's packed up. Doesn't seem to want to charge anymore. Zed said, by the way, Mike, did you mean to put that across with videos private originally, or was it a cocker? There was a fuck up with it. When I uploaded it, it was supposed to be 11 minutes long, and for some reason it only uploaded 6 minutes of the video, and then it just stopped. So yeah, I had to get rid of it, but I didn't bother deleting it. I just made it private so that I could get all the information off of it when I uploaded the new one. Uploaded it again. Yeah. So yeah, I did, but yeah, it was a YouTube fuck up. I don't know what it was. I think what happened was while it was rendering, I got this message on my computer saying I was running out of memory on my computer, and at the point where that popped up is where the video stopped rendering for some reason. Timbo said, hello all, Mike. Sorry, forgot about the email about the catalogue I was on about. I'll get round to it soon. No rush, Timbo, no rush. But yeah, when you let me know, we'll sort it out. But yeah, I'm up for doing any video you want. But it's just, as I said, I wasn't absolutely sure what you meant. You know what I mean? So I couldn't do it. Dad said, I think Dan meant this stream is so boring it would give Crow a strike. Yeah, but he didn't say the right trigger thing, did he? So he doesn't get it. I doubt there'll be many people on tonight. It's just been one of them days. Oh, this is what I was going to tell you. Right, so that most of you probably don't know I uploaded a crossbow video today. Took me hours to make it. YouTube didn't send it to anyone. In the comments to that video, I wrote a comment saying basically, fuck you, YouTube. You fucked up my video again. You're a bunch of cunts. And when I tried to post it, I actually got a message saying that the comment was against YouTube's terms of service. And for it to be posted, I'd have to edit it. Yeah. Fucking pricks. Paul, how you doing, mate? He said, now then, top man, love the background on you all, mate. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell. That stuff really is there, but I have to cover it up for live streams. But yeah, I'll show you a little video. But it is really there. But for live streams, I put a banner of the same picture up. Here, look. Zed said they sent it to me. I did tell you that. What do you mean, the video or the comment? Scrapyard Mark, how you doing, mate? Oh no, Zed. Yeah, sorry, Zed. But you was probably the only person who got a notification. You and what the fuck? Because that's the only comments on there. That is it. Yeah, you buy one of these bands if you want. But yeah, the stuff really is there. It's just it works quite good though. A lot of people can't actually tell it's not the actual banner. It's not the actual board. It's a banner. Count yourself lucky, Zed, that you actually get them. But yeah, well, at least you comment when you get it as well. But yeah, that fucked me off today. Sometimes it makes me not want to fucking you waste 6 hours of your life. Because the thing is, it's not actual. You get people say, "Oh, you put stuff on YouTube, and if people want to watch it, they'll watch it." That isn't actually the case. The case is, you put YouTube videos on YouTube. YouTube's algorithm then chooses who it sends it to, and it also will put your videos. If it decides to, it'll put your video lower on the search list. So essentially, they hide your videos. They don't send. So it's not all is fair is not a true thing on YouTube. It's very frustrating. I used to get more views when I had 1,000 subscribers. Well, I'm in a bit of a funny mood tonight, and that bullshit doesn't fucking help. Dan said I saw it but didn't comment. It's had about 100 views. Normally the crossbow videos like that would have had, at least 3 times that by now. They're those crossbow versus ones are my most popular videos. Khalid said you can use other platforms in order to improve your channel. Just contact me through email for up. 2 reasons why I up other channels. Thank you, Khalid. Well, today I've shared my video on Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, 2 other websites I can't remember. Yeah, it's not like I don't share them places. Well, even that don't work, Zed. Even if you click the bell, and then miss a couple of videos, YouTube will stop sending you them. Even clicking the bell really doesn't make a difference. It makes it even because I don't understand. Like, these are all fucking answerless questions, and I'm just sort of ranting a bit here, but it gets to the stage where what's the actual point in having a notification system and being able to subscribe to a channel when if you subscribe they don't send you the videos, and if you just click the notifications they don't send you the videos if you've missed a few. It's just how the algorithm works. The algorithm assumes that because you've not watched every single video, you've not watched it all the way through, that you don't want to actually watch those videos, so they gradually stop sending you them. Because you can be subscribed to someone and never see their videos. But Well, thank you, Clede. Yeah, feel free to message me, mate. You've got my email. Feel free to email me and tell me what I could do. But yeah, I'll tell you where I share my videos. So today, that video has been shared. Well, I have got Instagram, but you can't share a 10-minute video on Instagram, can you? Or you can't share a YouTube video to Instagram. I have got Instagram. So I've shared my video today on, there's the share bit, and I'll tell you. So share. I've shared my video on Tumblr, Pinterest, Reddit, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah. Makes no difference. So said maybe some people don't click the bell. Stu said, all right, Mike, just watched your crossbow video. Great video. Thank you, Stu. Yeah, did you get sent notifications? Irish Laney said, in which town you live? I can't go that much details. Buckinghamshire. I can go a bit. I mean, I can tell you the county, Buckinghamshire, Irish ladies. Khalid said, you need to do Instagram. I'll give you a tutorial and email. But I am on it at Instagram. The thing is, you can't actually share videos. You can't share your YouTube videos on Instagram, can you? Where the fuck's that gone? There's my Instagram if anyone wants to follow it. Anthony, how you doing, mate? What the fuck? Said I unsubscribed and then subscribed a few minutes later. Seems to work. What to actually get the videos? Maybe. Lewis, how you doing, mate? Tom B, he said got a notification but didn't watch. Stu said, yeah, I did for this one. Don't always. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Did anybody see the notification I put on today to say that video was on there? T2, how you doing, mate? You're right. Right. Some good news though. I'll be going in the shed soon, and I should be able to regularly go in the shed now. Yeah, I should be able to start regularly going in the shed again. And there's sort of two days a week now where I should be able to get more videos done, because I'm not even hardly getting any videos done, and when I do, they don't get fucking sent to anyone anyway. But I think this will be the next project I'll be making, which will be something like that. I'll do a nice fixed blade Tanto, and the blade is actually going to be made from I had one of those stuff knives, the Tanto. It was basically a Tanto stuff knife like that, but smaller. Didn't have such a big blade. And I obviously had to destroy it. But what I did, I just cut the blade off. I don't know if I kept the blade or not. I can't remember where that is now. But if I didn't keep the blade, I did keep the handle. And what I did, I cut the handle straight down the middle to use it as two handle scales. So, yeah, I'm going to use the handle scales, the sort of Grivery, whatever they are, glass reinforced nylon for the handle. This will probably be an aluminium guard. That will probably just be, I don't know what that'll be made of. I'll have to see. Yeah, I like Tantos. I do like a good Tanto. Stu. Dan said, how's Zombie? He's all right. Same old bollocks, same bollocks. Or same no bollocks. It's crazy how samurais used them, only used them for suicide. What was that? The old, I can't remember what they call it now. Harry Kiri, or was that something else? I probably said something completely fucking different there. That said, well, Mike, here's some even worse news. I accidentally sent part 1 of the third story to my brother-in-law. His email address is just below yours. Oh, fuck's sake. That fucking hell, Zed. Tell him you was passing it on for someone else. Tell him it was me if you want. Tell him. I haven't read it yet, by the way. I spoke to Metallic earlier, and I did say that I don't know if I won't say what's going on with her, but it's nothing bad. But it's something good, but it means she won't be on for a bit. And I said if she was bored, I'd send her that. Yeah, before I read it, I said don't tell me no spoilers. Timber said nice looking blade. I got shield making video ready to go, but my laptop won't talk to my phone at the minute. That's a shame, Tim. But that sounds good. But shame your computer won't register with your phone. It's a bastard, isn't it? I had an issue like that. Can you transfer the video that's on your phone while it's on your phone? Can you transfer it, or is it on a memory card? Can you take the memory card out? Because I used to have that issue, and it used to drive me fucking mental. Or can you, while you're on your phone, upload it to YouTube, and then if you need to edit it, to upload it to YouTube privately, go onto your computer and then download it onto your computer, then you can edit it. Yeah, because I used to have to do weird shit like that. Dad said, now he and my sister will know I'm mad. I expect the men with white coats and huge swim nets any moment. No, don't, because that'll, well, maybe you could still do the rest of the stories from inside the asylum. But yeah, there's an option for you, Timbo. I know I've had to do weird things like that. Yeah, upload it to YouTube from your phone privately. So set it private, and then download them, because you can. There's a little bit once you've downloaded them onto YouTube. There's 3 dots in the corner of the when you go to edit and you on your computer, and you can download the files and then edit them. Yeah, it's an option. I know these things would be a pain in the ass, because for years, Timbo, my computer would never be able to recognize my phone. It was an absolute nightmare. It does now for some reason, unless it's because this is a better computer. This one. Wee Jock Poopong McPlop. And he said, evening, mate, lad. You're all right, mate. I know who that is straight away. Hello, mate. How are you? Lewis said, anyone know where I can get a good replica cannon? Like a big size one. I'm not sure. It might be worth looking up if Denix do. I know Denix replicas do cannons, but I don't know if they do big ones. Good spot there, Dan. That's another clue to who that is. There you go. If Wee Jock Poopong McPlop is a Blackadder reference, there's a clue to who that is. I knew it was from the Alright Mike, or the Alright Mike. Right. Where am I? Khalid said, what's your favourite movie sword? Mine is Blade's double-edged katana. I'm not sure. I really like one of the swords from the game The Witcher 3, the Ziriel sword. No, not tactical, Dan. Someone else. No, someone else whose name is normally a character from Blackadder. Yeah, I like the Ziriel sword, or the Swallow sword from The Witcher 3. But I don't know as for movie swords. I always liked the Bride's katana. But I can't. Conan the Barbarian's sword's pretty cool. Lewis said, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, Lewis, but I know that I know Dennis replicas do them. So check out a place called Battle Orders. Replica Cannons UK. First thing that comes up is Denix UK. So I'm going to click on Denix UK. Yeah, the only thing is I don't know how big they are. That's the thing. Nah, it looks like they're little small. Dan said, write stories like that inside an asylum. That'd be a straight jacket job without a doubt. Actually, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. I thought maybe secretly, nah, that thing's only 10 centimeters, so I don't know, Lewis. Tom said the Kurgan snap together broadsword. Right, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I've never seen that one. What's that from then? I can see Scalagoon's done a review of it. Oh, Highlander. Oh, yeah, I know now. Yes, yeah. Nice one, Tom. Yeah, funny thing is, I just saw that. There's a, by the way, talking of the story, how violent and nasty can I go with it? And I do mean anything. Yeah, because you know that when I start doing the Spyro files, that's gonna have some graphic gore in every single episode. So it'll be a bit like Peter Jackson's old style gore, but it'll be gore and violence. You know what I mean? So yes, as graphic and as violent as you like. Yeah, don't worry about that. Go absolutely mad with it, Zed. Honestly, nothing be too much. Where am I? You Dan said all right, flashlight. Yeah, there you go. And he said, "My apologies, my lord. I've been in the 20 minutes, 19 minutes." Lewis said, "I'll have to make one. Didn't you have a mate on YouTube who made model cars?" Yes, yeah, I did. Tumbo 1984. Tumbo 1984. Yes. Yeah, you could easily make one. Yeah, replica one. Yeah, Tumbo 1984. I think he still watches occasionally. He pops on every now and then if he gets a mention. Yeah, Tumbo's a good bloke. But yeah, don't see him on now. Jed said, okay, then we'll do. Weirdly enough, Jed, I don't know what it was. Oh, I was on Reddit earlier, and sometimes because I followed the Stephen King Reddit, a couple of Stephen King Reddit, like Stephen King Reddit, the Dark Tower Reddit, stuff like that, and horror Reddit. And sometimes they mention Stephen King books, and sometimes they moan about certain bits that are too graphic for them. And I think I've never read anything in a Stephen King book that was too graphic. The more graphic and horrible and weird and twisted and demented, the better. Because if you read something and it bothers you, then that's something to do with you, isn't it? Like the person if you read something, you're so disgusted by it, you think, well, that's your issue, isn't it? Really? Do you know what I mean by that? And you're the one, like, I don't know, but it can't be too gory and graphic for me. The more, the better. I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining that the right way, but you know what I mean? I sometimes don't get it. Now, someone can read a book and then complain about how graphic it was when their imagination was what saw it. Do you know what I mean? It's not like someone's taken a picture of it and shown it you. Then you can go, yeah, that's a bit graphic, but you imagined it in your own head. No, do you know what, Zed? I don't think, because if that's the case, I'll just do like I'll have to do some kind of I'll think of a way around it, beat the word out or blur it and put like some kind of meta, so you still know what it is. But the thing is, seeing as it's fiction, because it's a bit like, seeing as it's a reading from a book, I think it'd be all right. Yeah, I do think it'd be all right, because I know, as far as I'm aware, there are no community guidelines to do with, reading things out from a book or whatever. We'll see what happens. But, you be as graphic as you want, Ted. I'll find a way to put it on there. Don't worry about that. Combat videos, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, Ted said, I was thinking about, you might get in trouble with YouTube if it was too violent. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Because, there's audio books of stuff like The Stand, and both of those two have got quite controversial scenes in them. Because I know you wouldn't go like down some lines, you know what I mean? I won't say on here, but you know what I mean. Dan said, "What's the first 3 episodes of Inside Number 9 yesterday? The one in the school was creepy." Yeah, I like that one. That was good. don't say too much about that in case people haven't seen it. But you know when he says that first bit about Michael Jackson, I burst out fucking laughing at that. I couldn't stop laughing at that so badly. I rewound it, listened to that bit again, and it made me laugh even more because there was little bits I'd missed. Yeah. Tom said, anyone got Stephen King's banned book The Rage under his other name, Richard Bachman? No, I know of the Rage. Yeah, it's basically about school shooting, isn't it? And I've never read that. Exactly, it's quite hard to find. I think I don't even think Matt's read it, and he or my mum, and they're always like my mum got pretty much every single Stephen King book there is. But yeah, I think because it's a book reading, Zed, it's slightly different. It's a bit like a book reading, or it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean. Like the news would be allowed to tell you in some graphic detail. If you're doing a documentary, telling about what happened to someone who had something happen to them, you'd be allowed to. If you was reading a story, a fictional story, you'd be allowed to. If you was doing a film, you'd be allowed to. There are certain things, you're not going to, films on YouTube, you're not going to be able to show. You can get away with this sometimes, though, but, like penetrative sex and that. But you can get away with that in certain circumstances. Not that we'll be doing that. Clayton, my favourite horror book is American Psycho, as you can't figure out which person they're talking about in parts of the book, and the movie is true to the book. Right, yeah, because I quite like American Psycho, but yes, it is quite hard to understand it, isn't it? But it's still an enjoyable film. Paul said, "Got to go, mate. Gas leak. To go to, so we'll check it. All right, Paul. See you later, mate. Yeah." No, that's it, Zed. Yeah. No, I know you wouldn't go down that line. I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, I know you wouldn't go down that line. Yeah. No, that's what I was thinking of. That, that's one of the controversial things in a Stephen King book, that he goes down that kind of line. But, again, it's a story. It's, but no, because we got away from that deliberately, didn't we? That because of the weird connotations of it. But I know you wouldn't go down that route anyway. So that's not even a thing to. But no, everything else is fine. Tom said, if you read the Bret Easton books, Patrick Bateman is a real psycho. Is he in other stories then? Never read him. Never read any of his stuff. But nah, go mad with it, Zed. I wouldn't worry about that. Yeah. I look forward to it. I haven't read the next one yet because I want to reread the second one first, just so we can check that all. So you've checked it. I'll read it again to check it. If there's anything, I'll highlight it, send you it back. Which I'll probably do tomorrow, and then I'll get that printed. Yeah. And then I'll start reading the next one. But no, never read The Rage, but I know vaguely about it. There'll be a video on tomorrow about I think I'll put it on tomorrow. If I don't put it on tomorrow, it'll be on Sunday. I might leave it till Sunday because I'll get fucking sick of keep putting. If you put two things on in one day, one of the videos doesn't get sent to people, because I think that's why today's video didn't really get sent to people, because it hadn't been 24 hours since that one I put on that I had to make private was on. Because did any of you see the community post I put on? I bet none of you saw that either, did you? Because that wasn't sent to you. I put a community post on today as well. James, how you doing, mate? You right? So yeah, I might leave it till Sunday. It'll be a video about the I told you about the 3D cabin design competition, didn't I? So if you design some accessories, you don't have to draw it all out or anything. You just say, "Oh, you did, Timbo. Nice one." If you just say, "Oh, I think this idea would be good for a crossbow," that's enough. You don't need to do designs or drawings or anything. But it'll be crossbow. If you've ever wanted a crossbow accessory or something like that that's not made, ask 3D Cabin and he'll print it, and then he'll start selling them, and you will get your design for free. I've got quite a few good ideas. Well, I think they're good ideas anyway. I don't know if they can all be made though, because I don't know how brittle and that the 3D filament is, the plastic filament is, and can you get sort of more less brittle? I've got a lot of ideas that I think would be good that you can't buy, but I don't know whether the plastic would be suited for these designs. Combat video. So how many swords do you have? I think I've got a video. Hang on, I'll tell you in a second how many swords I've got. Let me go onto my channel. Sorry if you can hear my stomach going there. Let me go onto my channel and I'll tell you how many I've got. Although you could do this. Go to my channel, go to the search bit, put in sword collection. This video is actually not that old. It's only been on there a month. My sword collection.
So
I have got. I don't actually know. I've around 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 if you count like something like that, which ain't quite a sword, but is a sword. But yeah, about 12. But I've only got so there's 2 shitty wall hangers up there, a proper decent Japanese type 32 Otsu sword, and a katana. All the rest are homemade. So as for part 1, it's more humorous than the second story, but you may not like it. If so, let me know and I'll change part 2. So it's a standalone one. All right, that's fine. I'm sure I won't be bothered by anything in it, Zed. James said, "Can you 3D print a better accent for tactical?" Trying to lure him out. He's not actually on at the minute, so yeah, but he's probably lurking. Lewis said, "I'm training Sunday for my next reenactment." No, oh, nice. That'll be good. Sorry, that'll be nice. Zed said, "This assuming the loony catches don't get me first, of course." I do wish I hadn't made that email. That's a nightmare. Who's ever done the I once sent a message to someone. So I was in a 3-way conversation on the PlayStation 3. So we was all on camera, and I meant to tell. So I messaged my mate saying about the other one. He's a fucking rude cunt, he is. I wish he'd stop being such a fucking little prick, right? And I sent that to the person I was talking about. Oh God, yeah. Funny thing is, he took it quite well. You're right, Pete. You're right, Lewis. He's all right, Mike Alfie. Yeah, not bad. I'm a little bit pissed off because I put a video on earlier and it don't look like it's been really sent to anyone. It's had very, very, very minimal views, and it's one of my more popular types of videos. But yeah, overall, I ain't too bad. That just fucked me off though. And in general, I'm all right though. Just had one of them. I don't know. Last couple of hours, I've been a bit fucking aggravated. But in general, I'm fine. Cheers for asking. Right, let's see how many. Yeah, it's had 118 views. Yeah, that's not a lot for that. Normally, that kind of video would have a lot more than that. And it's had 1, 2, 4 comments. Yeah. Normally, that would have had loads more than that. AA said, "Have you tried CBD?" I haven't. No, I haven't. No. Thank you for commenting on this, Stu. I'll reply to you after this. Pete said, "Like the stream." Cheers, mate. Pete said, "I once had Google up and a message up and I typed in the wrong thing to the wrong person." There's absolutely nothing in my sub box. Yeah, it's very fucking frustrating sometimes. But it's a good job I wasn't typing in Pornhub or something. Yeah, it's nightmare when you do things like that. So it's a part 2. May take a while, by the way. My wrist is fucked. I'll have to go for an X-ray on Wednesday. Fuck that, dead. All right. Well, I hope that's healed up quickly. Yes, support. I forget about that. Yes. If you have, this is a little 30-second advert, so do not run away. But if you ever did want to support this channel, you can, because it massively helps. Put me in a better mood as well. That's the other reason I'm pissed off all the time. Because I've literally got fucking nothing coming in now. It's driving me fucking mental. But anyway, if you ever want to support me, you can. This little 30-second video will do you a demo to show you exactly how to do it. The link is in the description, and it'll be in the chat. A thing called Nightbot posts it, all right? Don't go away. This is a little 30-second advert. And there's still 23 viewers. Congratulations. You're all winners there. That surprised me. Normally, actually, no, it's not that video that chases everyone away. Thank you for that, Peach. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. So where am I? Gleed said, how's your gaming going? I'm stuck on the last level of Just Cause. Thank you, Lewis. Bloody hell. Thank you. I tried to play a bit of Fallout 76 last night. I couldn't fucking play it. I was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Died about 5 times. Thank you, Lewis. Just going to see if Lewis has sent me a message with that. Thank you, Lewis. That'll put me in a little bit of a better mood tonight. Have a drink of me. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. All right, where's the video? Cheers, mate. Thank you, Lewis. Dan said, went up from 22 to 24 for me. Oh, nice. Combat video said, what's your favourite weapon? Well, I'm not allowed any anymore because they're illegal in this country. Knuckle dusters, brass knuckles will always be my favourite weapon. But nowadays, I don't know nowadays. It's still them. It's just one of those things you can't have in it. Clean said, I've just posted it on my group. Thank you, Clean. I appreciate that. I spent my last summer holiday before moving to Dubai playing Fallout. Ah, nice. Yeah, I've recently been playing. I've recently been playing Far Cry 5. I quite enjoy it. I didn't think I'd really like it, but I did, and it was good. And I completed that the other day. And I played a little bit of Fallout 76. Couldn't get into it. I think I was too much still in the mindset of Far Cry 5. Lewis said, not Lewis. Dan said his favourite weapon is the butter knife. Lewis said, can you play that bloke doing sit-up? Yes, of course I can. Yeah, there you go. If this is what you want, you get it, Lewis.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
Same bloke who did this.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Same bloke who did this.
That's what we call diarrhea.
And the same bloke who did this.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
Yes. Single Oreo. Unless Lewis was just respecting the fact that we don't say his name. Yes. But everything he used to do used to be comedy fucking gold. Please said, my favourite weapon will always be Tanto dagger. The Tanto is a big favourite of mine. Tom said that's just one big app. I think it is. Dan said some bloke who looks down shotgun barrel. What a king. John said, did he also put a jar up his butt years ago? I don't know about that. And not something I've heard of. Dad said my favourite is probably a big bow knife. You know what? I have got quite a liking for a big bow knife nowadays. Partly why I make so many of them though is because I used to have quite a lot of bowie knives, and when I was skint, I sold them all, and I didn't have any big bowie knives at all. So I went on a little bit of a thing recently, making loads of massive bowies, making them as big as I could. I will eventually move on to other style of knives, but yeah. I don't know. I do like making big knives as well. I find them easier to do than small knives. Smiley, I'm alright, mate. I'm alright. Clean said it's crazy how Americans do gun challenges, shooting things like TVs and water tanks. Exactly. I've put a new video on. It's not anyone's birthday soon, is it? Kai said, do you have a Crossman 2240? I do, yes. Just there. Now I've got these banners up because you have to be careful on live streams now. But behind the banner is exactly what you can see. I'll show you. Look. Until someone goes back in time and records someone saying Bowie, I fucking refuse to say it. It's fucking Bowie knife, and it always will be. Come on, is it anybody's birthday soon? Let me know. Let me know. I may have a special video to play for you. If not, piss off. Tom said, R.I.P. David Bowie is not missed. No, but then people call him, people say David Bowie, don't they? Is it Bowie they say? David Bowie, Bowie, fucking hell. Bowie. J Mad, hello, Weapons Collector, keep up good work. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Khalid said, I had a Bowie as a kid. As I was very into Rambo and cosplayed him once. Unless I hear someone from them times say it out loud, I refuse to say it. It actually depends what you read, though, because some people say it definitely is Bowie, and then other people say no one's actually ever been recorded as actually saying Bowie, and there's no recordings of them saying Bowie. It's not written down as being pronounced as Bowie. It's just people assume it was Bowie. But as I say, there's two different things, because other people say it was definitely said Bowie. So, you know what I mean? I'm English. You lot say aluminum. We say aluminium, which is the correct way, which is the English way. Don't forget, you lot speak English. Let's not have this conversation. I'll be starting some bollocks now. James said it's a blowy knife. There you go, blowy knife. Perfect. Blowy knife. So no one's birthday, all right. Don't get to play the new video I put on. Tough shit. Clean said the French invented the Bowie knife. They did. Bowie sounds like something a small child would shout. When it jumps out from behind the sofa. Yeah, Bowie. Timbo said aluminum is the older word than aluminium. Is it really? I did not know that. Maybe I did a wrong example there then. But obviously the English language was spoken a lot before anyone spoke English in America. You know what I mean? That's what I was trying to get at, really, Timber. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Dan said, that's not a knife. That's a knife. Tom said, I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. Lewis said, my birthday is August, the 31st of August. Right. It's all right. I just won't play it. Tough shit. You lot are all too honest for your own good. I just would have pretended it was my birthday. Combat Video said, how much you are katana sword? How much was it? It wasn't an expensive one. It was about 80 quid, I think. Dad said, well, tomorrow I think I'll go and milk some coos and rue a boat around a bit. Exactly, Dad. Exactly. But no, Timbo, I didn't know that. I didn't know aluminium was an older word than aluminium. I did not know that. I just thought aluminium and aluminum was an Americanism. Yeah, this is aluminium, and then it says aluminum in American English and Canadian English. Because obviously, American English and Canadian English wouldn't have existed, 300 or 400 years ago, or whatever. But yeah, this ain't a conversation I need to have anyway. Clinton, have you ever watched The Ultimate Soldier or The Deadliest Warrior? I don't know if I have. Deadliest Warrior rings a bell. Stu says, all right, fuck it, it's my birthday. There you go, Stu, just for you. I can play this on everyone's birthdays now. Thank you, Stu. At least someone's got some fucking sense around here.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations, it's your birthday. It's time for lots of fun. So roll this card up nice and tight and stick it up your bum.
Happy birthday.
Got that one today because people keep saying it's their birthday. And I've got nothing to play them. So there you go. There you go. We can celebrate people's birthdays now. James said they're also... Oh, yeah. Caramel and caramel. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Timber says something to do with English founders of the USA. The Shermans kept the pronunciation. We moved on. Oh, yeah, I get you. I know that quite a few of the different wider words have been changed, but because of the American, there's the Oxford English Dictionary, isn't there? Then there's the American dictionary, and a lot of the words they deliberately changed just for that dictionary, and that's what changed a lot of the words. Just because some bloke wrote a dictionary and decided to change some of the words. That's what I've heard anyway. Said happy birthday, Stu. Oh God. Clean said I only pretended once it was my birthday at Hooters so I could get a hug off the fit waitress. It was during the same month I was born, though. There you go. Why not? That's a perfectly acceptable time to do it, isn't it? Lewis said, makes me want to play a game of stick a piece of sellotape on the fridge. Wee Jock said, Mikey, think I'm going to pick up that EK Archery whip shot when it comes out in the summer. It's reasonably priced, and to be honest, I only want it for the mag to fit the recurve takedown. Probably sell the compound. Which one's the EK Archery? The EK Archery whip shot. Oh, nice. Oh, that's like the fucking Legolini shit or whatever it is, yeah. I don't know. I know that a lot of Americans call one of these a cup, don't they? Don't they call glasses a cup? They probably call glasses spectacles. I don't know. Dad said, I like Americans till they try to speak French. It's a blessing they've never tried to speak English. So he said that clip of Matey cutting the bottle was good, wasn't it? Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Stu. I've never seen anyone cut one of those bottles that well, ever. I know people who are very good at cutting bottles, and I've never seen anyone cut one like that. Get 11 cuts off of a bottle like this kind of bottle. It's very, very difficult. I've never seen anyone get more than 3, I don't think. So that sword must have been sharp as fuck. Lewis said Americans also microwave water instead of boiling it. This is going to be one of them tonight, isn't it? Lewis said because their inferior power delivery makes kettles massively... Is that true? I didn't know that. I know about the microwave thing, but I never knew why. Oh, and the Bowie buoy thing, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I'm never going to say buoy. I'm always going to call it a Bowie knife. Even if Bowie was called Bowie and said it as Bowie, you know. So we don't, and I do know that. Yeah, I've read, I've read a bit about the Bowie knife and the bloke who made the Bowie knife and the bloke who made it famous for carrying it or stuff like that. All right. I'm going to have to be slightly selective with comments now because people are still having the same conversation. James said, married to American still annoys me when she says tuna fish. What other kind is there? Tuna dog, tuna cat. Yeah, exactly. We must have the Spanish don't have kettles either. That's weird. Isn't it? Clean said, by the way, no one's got any issue with Americans here. There's plenty of Americans in here anyway. But yeah. And then someone writes that. I still love all my American brothers. Don't worry about that. Fuck's sake. Wee Jock said, Mike, there's a wee side business for you, selling kettles to kettleless countries. You might have to make them first or buy them. No, said, I remember I bought one of those cheap Bowies from Blades and Bows before they closed down. Can't complain for about £8. But the blade snapped. For fucking hell. For fuck's sake. No, I can't even talk now. I ain't got no videos on here that are relevant to America, apart from one, which is a bit of an insult. But I think most of you would agree with this anyway. This is the only American-related one I've got. So, so no offense, or yeah, I agree. It's up to you. You decide.
I've never said this out loud before, but I think the president of America is actually a retard.
Jim Bowie's on. How you doing, mate? How you doing, Jim Bowie? Stu said, yeah, it must have been really sharp. You could tell he was swinging it with some power, but still had a perfect edge. Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose it's a bit of everything, isn't it? Bit of everything, as you say, Stu. Nice sharp blade, perfect edge alignment, and putting a bit of whack it, because you could tell he was really going at it. But that was some fucking excellent cuts. Because I can get a fair few out of a milk jug, but it's completely different plastic. You know what I mean? These, I struggle to get 2 cuts out of these sometimes without it falling over, and I use a big stand as well. Dimber said, my Polish missus can't say the difference between sheet and shit or coke and cock. Makes me laugh every time. Fuck's sake. Lewis said, obviously, what got you into cutting? Do you know what? I think originally I had no interest in doing any cutting, really. I never used to do it. I used to look at it and think it was a bit sort of, why bother? But when I refurbished that sword up there, you can't quite see it, but there's a sword up there. Type 32 Otsu swords, genuine World War II or older sword. It might be older than that. And when I refurbished that, I wanted to cut something with it. I think I'd done a little bit of. I think I'd cut something like a pumpkin up, but never bottles. So I had to go at cutting with that just because I wanted to see it cut, and I just enjoyed it straight away. Yeah, I would still do cutting all the time now, but because my fucking side is fucked, until I lose some weight and get that side strengthened up, I can't really risk it. Although saying that, most of the time bottle cutting doesn't aggravate it, but tends to be if I do anything. The problem is if I am doing that cutting and I miss a line, and sometimes the blade hits, and it's like hitting someone with a bit of wood, and that just does my side in every time. Not bad, but yeah. But I that's why you hardly see any cutting now, because I don't want to risk it. But yeah, I really enjoy. Once I got into doing bottle cutting, I really fucking enjoyed it. Lewis said that bloke from Cold Steel is on another level with his cutting technique. You wouldn't think much looking at what Lynn Thompson. I know Lynn Thompson is what's the word? But he sort of deceives the eye. You look at him and you think he'd be slow and shit, but yeah, he is a bit, he's a bit fat, but he's actually very, 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 very well trained. And he's fast as fuck. James said my wife is from Utah, and it still says picture instead of picture. Jim Bowie. I'm going to say it just to shut him up. Jim Bowie said, have you any knives? I don't have any knives. No, I don't have any knives. I fucking hate Bowie knives, in fact. Can't fucking stand the things. That's a joke, by the way. How's this for a fucking knife? How's that for a knife, all right? Big enough for you, Mr. fucking Bowie? That's satisfying enough for you, Bowie? That's homemade, by the way, and the sheath. That's fucking bigger than yours as well. I know it fucking is, but I made it bigger deliberately. Jay said, let's concentrate on the stream instead. Very rude to distracting. Liz, I can't believe how he survived almost being gored by a big game animal that dodged his spear, throw and charged him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I quite like old Lynn Thompson. I think he's, he doesn't look the part, but I think he actually is, really. Lewis said, why don't you do any blank or airgun videos anymore, Mike? I ain't got any blank fires anymore. Sold them all. And air rifles, I don't know. I'll do the shooting competition. Don't worry, Jed. I won't keep saying that word. It's Bowie knife. Don't worry. Makes him jump. Jim Bowie said that couldn't satisfy my wife. It's a bit small. We'll take your word for it. Right, where am I? Combat videos. You're a bit late for this, mate. This was about half an hour ago. But he said, today is my birthday. Right. I can find the clip for you, mate. You can have it. I lost it. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations, it's your birthday. It's time for lots of fun. So roll this card up nice and tight and stick it up your bum.
Happy birthday.
There you go. J Man said, when is the next shooting competition? Do you know what? Technically, I haven't even finished last year's yet. So, what I might do, right, soon. Oh, no, fucking hell, it's going to be starting soon, isn't it? Soon, give it a couple of months, but I'm changing the rules slightly. Because everyone used the same thing last year, apart from 2 people, and it was a little bit frustrating for me. Because I got bored. And also, it was just a bit of a bastard that I didn't have time to do it properly. But I've still got 3 videos I need to do. Right, I was just looking at something. What was I saying? Yeah, I've still got 3 videos. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not having enough time to join in with the 3 videos, I'm going to do it. It's going to be Jim versus SAK94 versus Slingshot Warrior. And they'll be against each other. All right. So we'll see who wins out of them 3. I'll give you a clue. Would you like a clue who it'll be? I can tell you who it won't be. If I ever find the fucking video. I've got so many videos, I can't find them now. But I'll tell you who it won't be.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
So yeah, it'll be coming soon in a couple of months. James said, and it's my birthday and my wife's birthday and my cat's too. Oh, Christ's sake. Lewis said, have you heard about the proposed lead ban? I have. What's going to happen with pellets then? What are they going to do with pellets? That's the thing I wondered about. What are they going to do with pellets? What are they going to make them out of? Or is there some kind of sort of substitute that's, very lead-like that's not lead? Or are they just going to make them copper? Or I don't know. Does anybody know what they're going to do with lead pellets? There you go. Look, Jim Bowie has just admitted it. He said, fun fact, I was called Bowie and Bowie. I was Bowie the farther south I went. There you go. So he was fucking Bowie. I told you. I fucking told you. Alloy only. I think it's going to be some kind of plastic wood alloy. Or something still sort of dense. And yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't got a fucking clue. I ain't got a clue. But you're still going to be able to get something, aren't you? But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, here's my response to that.
Bit of a fuck up, really, isn't it?
Is it Life Boy or Life Boy? Well, I have heard an American actually saying Life Bowie. A Life Bowie. So there you go. Let's fuck that up even more. Yeah. Yeah, can't win. Dad said, I bet they don't know what they're going to do either. You're probably right there. They probably haven't fucking thought about it, have they? That wouldn't surprise me, Dad. That wouldn't surprise me at all. If it's not even been contemplated what they're going to fucking replace it with. But it's still going to have to be something heavy. Because that could change a lot of things. If they start making pellets lighter, potentially... Well, I don't know how it works, but, if they start making them lighter or heavier, that could change the foot per second. Not foot per second, it would change foot per second. But it might change the foot-pounds in people's rifles. And then suddenly make people's rifles fucking illegal. Because all air guns are all based on fucking, pellets being a certain, around about a certain weight. Yeah. Don't exactly. I've heard it called Life Boo. You've heard it called Life Boo as well, have you? Yeah. Yeah. Lewis said, at least Americans don't ban lead. James' favourite 80s band, Bowie Lewis. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dan, so that sounds like the perfect excuse to confiscate air rifles. There you go, Dan, isn't it? There you go. Maybe that's what's coming. Exactly. No, just finished my coffee, Zed. Let's have a look, see if this fucking thing's been charging.
Bluetooth's ready. Waiting for device.
That's seen me a little bit better light if it has.
10% low battery.
No, I don't know why it won't charge. It stopped charging now. It's a cunt, because this was a good light, actually. And it's also a speaker. Let's reset it. Don't know why I've done that. Oh, resetting it will do. J-Man said, I love my air rifle. I will never hand it over. Fucking annoying, that is. Where's my knife? Ricardo said, oh, you like knives. Guns, sorry. I can't even say it. You said I like guns. I never said I liked guns. Whoever told you that is a fucking liar. This is what I think of guns.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
Alright, let's see what that does. No, made it worse. Fucking bastard. Where's that wire? James said, why are you not talking toilet roll? Why? Is there a toilet roll shortage again? It's not the fucking apocalypse yet, James. I said, are those guns real? No, they're not. You're right, mate, by the way. Ricardo said, if you ever want to go that hard on someone, I'm going to shoot an arrow the whole way through them. What's that there? What's that there? I know they're not bows, but I've probably got more crossbows than people have ever touched. You know, individuals have touched. James said, wear camo in the woods. Arms, spotted milk. I what? Slingshot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've got a couple of bows. I've got a couple of bows. All right. Where am I? Yeah, I've got bows. I've got a lot of crossbows. I'd put a crossbow video on today. Let's go and share this link to this video that no one's fucking seen. There you go. Click that link. Click that link. Open it up in another tab. Click it. Just like the video for me. Go on. Go on. You might win a prize if you do. James said, "Are they bows or are they boys?" Exactly. See, now James is coming up with, you know, these are the questions that have never been asked, that should have been asked. You know, this is where, you know, exactly. That's my, yeah, I totally agree with you there, James. Origin said, what's that gun in the middle? Is it the FMA? Yeah, that one there with a little bit of green on it. That's the yeah, that's the Dracon. That's the Dracon. Ricardo said, what draw shot would you need to pass an arrow straight through a person? I'll draw strength. I don't know. I know £175 definitely would, because there was a case over here where someone got shot with £175 crossbow, killed, and the police at first didn't know what killed him. They thought he'd been shot because there was just a hole going through them. Yeah, and it wasn't until later that they realised they'd been shot with crossbow and it just gone straight through them. Lewis said, WC, do you recommend that new Browning knife you got? Yeah, it's a very nice knife, I'll tell you that. One of the smoothest actions on any knife I've ever had. That's got no spring in it, by the way. That's just, I reckon it's got ball bearing washers in it. If it hasn't, it's one of the smoothest fucking opening knives I've ever had. Yeah, it's really nice. And for the price, yeah, it's well worth that kind of price. It's quite a nice, it's good looking knife. Nice deep carry pocket clip. I will review it eventually, but I keep fucking forgetting about it. Oh, fuck's sake. You was on about that, weren't you? It's because you said FMA. It's because you wrote FAMAS, because you put FAMAS. I thought you were saying FMA. That's me fucking, if you're not reading things properly. I thought that said FMA, because FMA is what the other one of those is. That's a crossbow. That's a Dracon. That's a Junting Dracon. The other one is an FMA Supersonic. Yeah, I thought you'd written FMA. Yeah, is it a crossbow or is it a crossbow? Not crossbowy. Lewis said, WC, yeah, I read that. J-Man said, do you have experience with a cold steel cheap shot? I'll tell you what I've got. I've got a Cobra Adder there, which is the magazine version of the cheap shot 130. And I've also got the R9 crossbow, which is the £90 version of the cheap shot. So yeah, I have. I've basically got a £90 version of the cheap shot, and I've got the £130 adder just there. See, just there. And that's the magazine version. They're the same crossbow. It's just they marketed, they changed the color for the cheap shot. But yeah, I've basically got the magazine version and the lower power version. Yeah, I like them. I really like the R9 actually. The R9, which is the slightly weaker cheap shot one. I think it's a great crossbow. The Cobra Adder would be better if it was it's slightly temperamental, and I don't like shooting those tiny little bolts out of it. It feels like you're dry firing it every time you shoot it. I actually prefer shooting the fucking the R9. But the good thing is I could just take the £130 limb off of that and put it on the R9. J-Man said, I read that. Dan said, do we get an extra prize if we like the video when it came out? Don't know, Dan. Maybe. You can't prove it though. What you should have done was commented. Let me see. Did you comment? Can't remember seeing a comment from you. It was what the fuck, Zed, CNC, Stu, and Pete. No, you don't, because you can't prove it. You should have commented. Then I would have. Yes. James said, wonder if you could make a crossbow. Crossbow that fires bowies. George Brown's probably already made some shit like that. I was joking about the Chinese gun on the board. Yeah, my fuck up like usual. I always ruin these fucking jokes. There's a WC. Have you seen that Kershaw capsule? No, I don't think I have. Let me Google it quickly and I'll have a look. Right. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? No, I've never seen that before. Is that like, yeah, it's one of those OTFs, isn't it? That do you sort of pull it back? I think that's it. I can't really tell from the videos, but yeah, that looks quite nice. Yeah, sorry, Dan. Unless you can prove it, unless you took some kind of screenshot to prove when you liked it, sadly not. No, sadly not. Is that UK legal? Is it? I didn't know that. Why is it? Does it not? Is it manual then? Is it manual? I assumed it probably had a spring. Thank you, Zed. I was just ignoring the freak shows and seeing what they did. But yeah, Ricardo, I know that you can with a £130 like the cheap shot that you can hunt with that, can't you? You can hunt with that. You put a broadhead on. I've got a selection of broadheads. These will be coming up in tests soon. It's just I keep fucking forgetting to do it. But I've got loads and loads of broadheads I'm going to test. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get one of the... So each video will be a separate, different broadhead. Are people interested in that? If I did like... So I'll do a video where I basically test this head on wood, metal, ballistic gel, meat, until it's probably going up the levels. So it'll be softer stuff to harder until it's destroyed, basically. So the last one will probably be the my decent stab-proof body armor, because that'll stop all of these. So I've got that one. This one, that's a triple bladed one. The other one had 4. This one's got 2. Or one single blade, I suppose. Got one of these cheap triple edge one there. I've got some homemade ones. Actually, I've got a few of them ones. That's a homemade one. Not perfect, but got some bodkins I could test. Little bodkin tips, homemade bodkins. And I've got all of these. So I think I'll do a video for each one. What do you reckon? There's no point doing multiples, is there? You know, like doing 4. Or maybe I could do 2 or 3 in each video. So one of those. That actually focused that time. One of these twirly fucking ones. These. Fucking shitloads of them. It was like a tri-edge type thing. That one's got a weird sort of spirally pattern on it. But yeah, I got loads. This one, another little sort of tri-edged one. Good night, Timbo. See you later, mate. Cheers for watching. So what do you reckon? Would you rather just see one head per video tested until it basically, you know, till its destruction, or maybe 3 on each video being done till destruction? What do you reckon would be more entertaining? Zed said, by the way, Mike, how's the Tattoo folder? It still hasn't had much use, Zed. Not much, not really much use that I could, you know, write home about, but it is getting used. I was just showing it a second ago, actually. Yeah, no, it's lovely. Still opening like a fucking dream. As soon as I fucking do it. Yeah. Smooth as fuck that is. No blade play. Locks up well. Yeah. Yeah, doing good, Zed, doing good. Not really had a proper chance to use it yet. Yeah, good night, Timbo. See you later, mate. I said, did you see George Sproul's video yesterday? He has a very interesting ratchet system. I did see that. I don't know if that's as powerful as he's making it out, though. Because if he's actually saying that's 200 joules, that would be 175 foot-pounds. If that's true, and that didn't look that powerful. Dan said, I want to see Mike's biggest head. Just there. Ricardo said, all gear stress tests are awesome. What do you reckon, Ricardo? Do like 3 heads at a time, or just one? Because the thing is, I could just, because the thumbnail would be better, I could do one thumbnail with a big picture that fills the screen of the broadhead and just write torture test or something. I might do that. I might just do one at a time. See how they go. And then if it'll be a good test to see how they get viewed, but it's not a realistic thing because I can do videos that people want to watch, but they don't get sent to people anyway. You're right, Citizen X. How you doing, mate? Right. You sent me a comment the other day, didn't you? Let me go back and I'll reply to your comments because I wanted to talk to you about something. But I could answer you on here. What was it you mentioned? Oh yeah. Right. Oh, about the second channel. Yeah, do you know what? I have thought about doing a second channel to monetize it. The problem is though, I would have to do right. So you can do multiple channels per your account, like your Google account. The problem is if I did that, I still wouldn't be able to monetize it because my AdSense that's associated with my Google account is banned. So I probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to set up a whole new second Google account, which would be a pain in the ass having 2 of those on one computer. But yeah, no, I have thought about it. Maybe one day I might try it. But it would be a right pain in the ass. And also, if you got caught, that's still against their terms of service, so they can still chuck you off again. Yeah, once you've been demonetized, it's a bastard to get around it properly, if you know what I mean. But no, yeah, the good idea though, sitting next. But yeah, Yeah, I have thought about it though. That gets mentioned a lot on here, and also it's a the thing of having two channels, you start ignoring one of them because I've technically got another channel that I could use, and it is monetized. But I'd have to split the money with my brother. That's one thing I could do: get someone else to set up a channel, and then give me the access to it. Yeah, but yeah, it's a possibility. But I noticed as soon as you have other channels, you ignore one of them. Sadly, regardless, all gear stress tests are great. That's as good. I was just wondering. Yeah, no, it's still yeah, that's got no spring in it. By the way, anyone wondering how quick that opened? It's just got a very nice. I think it's got ball bearing washers. I'm not actually sure. Lewis said one head per video. I reckon. Or was that I reckon? And you've done no, you've actually pressed 8, so no, I didn't you? All right, yeah. One. All right, cheers, Lewis. Yeah, I'll do one per video, I reckon. I was not sure about the power, but he said he'll be adding rubber to it, so maybe the 200 joules refer to that. It might be. I may be completely wrong. He might have shown on it as 200 joules, but I thought 200 joules. That's sort of it's 175 foot-pounds. That's getting on for sort of firearm type power. Yeah, there's a gun. There's a 175 foot-pound gun. Guess what it's called? The Dragon Slayer. Oh god. You know, you don't name something Dragon Slayer if it's not very powerful. Well, citizens, don't do it now. I'll have to have a think about it first. But it might be easier if it's somewhere I know personally, so I can go. If I have to go on their computer and do it, I can do it. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, the Redback is a very good crossbow. Did you watch my video I put on today? I put on a video today that had a Redback in it. Yeah, hopefully this is the video.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'll think about it because the problem is it's a bit of a bother. But yeah, I would need to do a completely new AdSense account, Google account, everything like that. And if it's already connected to your existing ones, it won't work. I mean, you have to do the whole lot new. Also, you got to get I don't think it'd be worth my bother, but no, I appreciate. It's a good idea, but at the same time, Lugo said, "Hi, WC, you nutter. Have you set fire 20 police stations this week?" Fuck's sake. Hello, Lugo. How are you? No, I haven't, and I haven't done before, just in case anyone's wondering. Ricardo said, "More arrows per video might help with testing consistency and easier for us to see how they did compared to each other." Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Is there any chance of Mount lending you the supersonic crossbow, Mark? I'd love to see what that can do. He would. I'm probably going to have to go around his house and get it, though, because if I ask him to do anything in the minute, he's so busy, he don't literally do anything I ask him. It's not because he doesn't want to, but because he's now, basically been promoted in his job. That's something I've said before anyway. But yeah, he can't, he don't do fucking anything I ask now, but it's not because he doesn't want to, he's just ain't got time. But I could go up his house. So what do you think the chances of that? But I could go up his house and get it and bring it back. Hello, King. How are you? Right, Rich. So yeah, he would lend me his head. It's just going to get it because I don't think he'd bring it down here. He's supposed to be bringing me something home from down the yard, and he never does. But it's not that I sort of expect him to. I know what he's like. It's just too much shit to do at the minute, and yeah. But I'll ask him. I might ask him tonight if I remember. That would be a good one to compare those two. They would be the perfect ones to compare. The Dracon versus the FMA Supersonic. None of you lot have seen the video, have you? There's one test. Well, no, Zed's seen it, but don't tell him the results, Zed. But there was, I don't know if you lot were surprised by it, but one of the tests did surprise me. I did not expect the penetration that it did at all. Yeah. And Thrower, how you doing, mate? You right? I'll have a think about it, Ricardo. See, consistency would be all right. I could do testing consistency easily because all I've got to do is make sure I'm doing the same distance, same materials on the same backstop and all that. That'd be easy to do. But I'll see what happens. Dan said nothing when I can see it. Probably someone had pressed the thing and it comes up with a fucking little black thing for me. Dan said nothing better than unexpected penetration. Exactly. What was I saying? I'll have a think about doing multiples. I'll have to think about it. I'll do a community post one day. Unexpected penetration.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
That's what you just walked into. Slingshot Warrior. All right, let's see if this is fucking charging now.
Bluetooth's ready. Waiting for device connecting.
The problem with that, King Baby, I won't actually read that out, but if you did carry anything like that, you could get 5 years in prison. So it's not really worth the bother. I don't think there are legal things you can carry that you could defend yourself if you needed to, but because the thing is, I'm like, this isn't me encouraging it, but well, I'm not going to in anyway, but no matter what you carried in that situation, it'd be classed as firearm, and you'd get 5 years in prison and probably shot. Ricardo said, if you were going to do one at a time, would it be like 4-minute videos? That won't be 30 minutes. No, yeah, they'll be about 5 minutes long. It will just be me introducing, saying, right, I'm going to test this broadhead. It'd be me saying, I'm going to use this broadhead with this crossbow at this distance, with these backstops and these materials, and then it'd just be shoot until I've done them all. So yeah, might not even be 5 minutes long per each one. Citizen said the alligator would make a good repeating crossbow pistol, right? There's a guy online has magazines for sale, especially some with the bodkins weight down. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, oh, well, yeah, any of the crossbows with a magazine is good. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the alligator, if that's the one I'm thinking of, yeah. Lugo said, can wearing workman's clothes, doing DIY at home, can it allow me to carry more hardware than otherwise when out and about? I don't know. No, it can't. No, because unless you're on the way to work, no. Yeah, thank you, Zed. There's a lot of weird comments on tonight. A lot of weird ones. Right. Don't forget you can support this channel if you want. And if you keep putting comments on, if you can, why don't you answer my comments? Feel free to go to coffee.com and donate, a couple of coffees, and you can leave your question there, and I'll definitely read it out then. All right. So there's a link in the description how to do the coffee donations, and it'll also be in the chat. I think called Nightbot will post it in a minute. But this little 30-second video will show you how to do it. It's really fucking easy. You got no excuse to say you don't know how to do it, because this fucking video will show you how to do it. All right. But King baby, you have to be very careful with putting questions and stuff like that. It's been that your comment's been hidden just to protect you, really, to protect yourself, because you don't know who's watching, and you know what I mean. And people are a lot easier traced than they think they are. Sadly, Tony said they're trying to ban lead. They want us to use zinc. Ah, there you go. Tony knows. We was asking what they was going to change it to. I said zinc, is it? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah. Looks like that started to charge now, that light. Amthro said, my mate is well trained in, I guess you'd call it hand-to-hand. I've seen him use it. It works. Maybe learn some of that there in the UK. Hopefully they don't take your hands next. Zed said, I'm not weird. I'm just insane. Crypta, how you doing, mate? You all right? What you been up to? Yeah, I'm all right. What you been up to, Crypta? We're getting some strange comments tonight, but yeah. No, nobody said it 3 times. I played enough videos, though. Played the whole fucking range of videos. That's a zinc. You can die from zinc poisoning, just as well as lead poisoning. Daft bugs. It's fucking demented, innit? I don't know. So I don't know why they're doing it in the first place. Krypton, I'm good. Oh, you're riding your bike, was you? That sounds, with the conversation we have on here, that sounds a bit dirty. But yeah, you was riding yesterday, was you? Sound anything like that? Joking, mate. Luke said, one man's strange is another man's weird. There you go. There you go. So how's your bike set up at the minute then, Crypto? Have you you added anything to it? You got like a basket or anything on it, like a bag, saddle bags or any shit like that? He was laughing at that. Then I was going to ask who was riding. Oh, she pretty. I was going to get a clip specifically for you tonight, Crypto, but I forgot to get it. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. Just be honest with me. Just tell the honest answer. It basically requires 2 things, right? Tell me what your ideal woman is. Just tell me the 2 basic things that you would like. And then I'll get a video of someone saying that in a TV show. He'll probably say something completely different now. Richard, wonder if Eat Lead, the Xbox 360 game, will get a sequel. It'll be Eat Zinc. Oh, God. Well, slingshots I did one Widdicombe. No, I'm going to write it down. This is what I think his favourite, his ideal woman is. Let me know if I'm right. Slingshot. These are the 2 words I need you to say. Tell me if this is what you would have said, Slingshot. Crypto, I mean. Yes, I got it fucking right. I got it right. Look what his answer was. Look, just to blow my fucking answer. Look, a hot redhead with big boobs. Yes, see, I fucking know. Right, I'll get you a little clip tomorrow of someone saying that exact phrase. Yes. Now I was watching a comedy show, and this bloke was saying he likes busty redheads, and I thought that's Slingshot Warrior. That's Crypto. Oh, fuck's sake. There you go. Yeah, I know. I pay attention to these things. Don't think I've got any videos on here of any busty redheads. No, I haven't. There you go. I know, Crypto. I know. I pay attention. Did Anne Widdicombe ever have red hair? I'll look her up. Jim. Let's everyone Google Martine Croxall. That's the first time I've heard of her. But yeah. That was a strange one. Normally people say giving himself away there slightly, though, I think. Luke said, too many redheads in Ireland. We fancy a busty Saudi type. Oh, Christ's sake. I don't think any American would know who Martine Croxall is, I don't think. Hang on, let me reopen that. No, I don't think so. That makes me think that's not the real Jim Bowie. Also, he's been dead for fucking about 100 years, hasn't he? 200 years, I don't know. Dad said to Crypto, red-haired women can be trouble, believe me. I'll speak from experience. It can be worth it, though. That's what he wants. He wants a fiery redhead. Too hard to handle. M3 said they changed all the hunting ammo to non-lead here in the States because large birds of prey are dying when they eat leftovers. Well, that's what they say. Found all copper ammo that works well. All right, nice. Crypto said, but there's so much fun in bed, Zed. Don't make me play that video again. He's just asking for it today. Sing, how you doing, mate? You all right? Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to change it to over here. What your pellets are going to be, copper or yeah. I don't like shooting copper BBs. I fucking hate shooting copper BBs out of anything that's got any power because they ricochet like a bastard. Nerf bullets, yeah. All right, I'll search her thing. See now I recognise her slightly. Thank you, whoever just donated then. I appreciate that. Let me go and see if she's left me a comment. I dread to think. I dread to think. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Can I read your comment out? Is that right? Don't mind doing, but thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. He said, "Hi, mate. Been subscribed for a few months and enjoy your content. I don't comment much because I'm partially blind and it's hard to do." Well, thank you, Mark. That genuinely means a hell of a lot to me because any support I get on here genuinely really makes a difference because my channel's completely demonetized and I don't work. This is my job and I don't get paid for it. Any time I get paid through my job is stuff like that or the Patreon support I get, and that's it. I don't sign on, I don't get any carers allowance, anything like that, nothing. Never had a penny from the government, which I am actually, I probably could, but I'm I don't want to. So yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. Sorry, man, I got a dry throat. Thank you, Mark. Cheers, mate. Here you go. Here's your video, and if you know of any clips you like, you can request one. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that things like that really do make a difference. Yeah, I looked up Ella Hughes. Yeah, I recognise her. Jim said, 2nd of February, 1836, the Mexican didn't get me. A strange void took me. Wasn't a spirally void, was it? Oh, I just realised I've left the fucking, you can't quite see it, but I've left a spoiler there for the upcoming video. Can't see it anyway, luckily. Was it a spirally void? Each night I get killed by these strange circles of a see-through material I have not seen before in all my travels. There you go. That look anything like these. They're not there. You're lucky. They're not in my drawer. Otherwise I would have I might have gave you nightmares there, Jim. Ricardo said, does Donna from that 70s show count? Yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, she would count, Ricardo. Luger said, did you get your flag teat from some Glasgow Rangers supporters? I got that off of Amazon, and that's fucking, I think that's 8 foot. It's as big as that. It's as big as that or bigger. It's massive. It's it's something like, it's about 8, I think it's 8 foot by 5 foot. It's a big fucking flag. Danton, how is Zombit? I missed your response earlier. Oh, he's all right. He's all right. Don't worry about Zombit. Don't worry about Zombit. Nah, he's all right. Cryptid, has your shoulder healed? It has. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's all right at the minute. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, it's all right now. It comes and goes. Like last time it was hurting for no reason. I don't know why. Just I think I've got arthritis. It's something started that because it comes on for no reason now. Yeah. But yeah, no, right now it's fine. It's all right at the minute. Yeah. I don't know why it came on that night. It was weird because I hadn't been doing anything. Because I've noticed now when I saw it plays it up. But, yeah, stomach's all right. Most of my injuries are all right at the minute. Just looking at my hand. That's something completely different. That's because a dog has been clamping its fucking mouth on it. But that's just something completely different. Because we got a puppy that likes to play, and its playing is trying to grab your fucking hands with its mouth. He's got a habit of doing that. But it doesn't bite you, but it starts to bruise your fucking hand after a while. But no, that's not nothing. I just, seeing as we're talking about things. Crypto said, now you can test that paddle club. Why, man, fuck off. Not you, Crypto. The comment that just came up for the fucking wart. Right. I'm going to block the word wart, I think. Piss takers. Sorry, Crypto. Fucking wart. And now I definitely know who it is. I still have to watch out because of my side with the paddle, Crypto. Because every time I seem to do any swinging where I hit something hard, it seems to play my side up. But fucking finger wart, piss off. I could always get someone else to do the tests and just make it look like I'm doing it. Dad said, poor old Mike, bad guts, bad shoulder, finger wart. He must have been really naughty in his previous life. It's not a fucking wart, I'm telling you. It's not a wart. You can't see it anyway. Luke's a camera up the arse, best sober making for any heavy drinker. Yeah. No, I haven't got my stomach issue is because I basically ripped a muscle in my side, and that fucking plays up like just like that. If I do certain things, it just comes back straight away. Yeah, but it's fine at the minute. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. No, I have to be careful with what I do though. No, I think I just need to lose a bit of weight, strengthen my, stomach muscles up, and it might not be an issue anymore. And for my shoulder would a day or two after a good drinking turned out to be uric acid increase. Yeah. Trying to think. Funny thing is, no, last time it came on, I hadn't had a drink for a week. But yeah, that I do think now. I often wonder if that's what that lump is, if that's a bone spur. It's under the skin. It's definitely under the skin. Jim said in my day they were called. That still don't work there. Warts. Oh, fuck's sake. Grip said you could always side swing. It's hard. Anything if I side swing or swing like that seems to bring it on, Grip. But I'll sort something out soon. Ricardo said, are you any good at bump firing? I don't have a firearm to do bump firing on. So, no. Don't have any firearms to do any bump firing with. I might be able to do a single shot bump fire with an air rifle. Can you do... has anyone ever tried to do bump firing with blank fire? There's a question. That'd be an interesting one. I ain't got no blank fires anymore then. I'll ask Liam, see if he can do some bump firing with his blank firing Glock. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Citizen said, I have a thought, Mike. Why not shoot both those crossbows at the same plywood, but with bodkin tip bolts and bolts have the same bolt weight to standardise performance profile? I'm pretty sure I've done that. Well, yeah. If you mean the red back and the Dracon video that I did today, you can't get bodkin tips for the bolts that shoot out the Dracon, so that wouldn't work. And the Dracon won't shoot. I'll tell you what I could do, but the thing is, I didn't really want to shoot the same bolts because it's, you don't get those. The Dracon bolts, you wouldn't buy those for a redback, and the other ones you can't shoot the pistol bolts out of a Dracon. But I know what you mean. But it wasn't really I don't know. Grip said it's a one-handed weapon, so you wouldn't have to use two hands. I don't know what it is, Slingshot, but every time I do any hitting things, it seems to make my side hurt again. Emperor said, if blanks can run the slide, I don't see why not. Yeah, I think it would work. Yeah, because they do. They do, sort of self-feed. Citizen said, William Tell Archery have them with removable... all right, yeah. Nigga said, you ever done a video on jungle warfare traps? I haven't. My brother has, though. My twin brother has. Search JJR Survival. He's probably done stuff like that. That's that. That's my twin brother's channel. Yeah, all he does is videos on traps. I'll see what I can do, Crypto, but at the minute, anytime I do anything where I'm hitting things, sideways, top down, side swing, it seems to aggravate it at the minute. I'll sort it out soon, though, mate. Don't worry, that'll get done eventually. But yeah, at the minute, there's not a lot I can do without re-injuring myself again. But yeah, Citizen, if I can get those bolts and get ones with different heads, I don't mind trying different things. But yeah, I just thought what I'd do, because it's not really a versus, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain that video, but yeah. Because they're completely different crossbows anyway, so it's hard to sort of standardize it when one's 110, when one's 80, one's 110, one's recurve, one's compound. You know what I mean? Everything's different on them anyway. So I just thought I'd shoot in the Redback, I'd shoot its standard bolts. In the Dracon, I'd shoot its standard bolts and just show you, you know what I mean? Because they're very different anyway, so you can't really, you know, the only standardization I can do is stand at the same position, shoot at the same piece of wood, which I did. Things that I'll be having a drink tomorrow? Probably not. I don't know though. Probably not. I'm not planning to, though, mate. Nah. Crypto, you need bath salts and a muscle cream. Yeah, I have got some sort of muscle cream because at the minute it's perfectly fine. But as I say, every time I do certain things, it brings it on again. Now, probably not sing. I don't think I've not planned to, and I ain't got no money and I ain't got no booze. Thank you, Citizen Dex. I appreciate that. Ricardo said your brother makes snares. Can't find the channel. All right, hang on. Right, this is my brother's channel. Desert hurts when he hits things. That's it. I've sussed it. Mike was Bertie the Bat, terror of the East End in a former life, and it's karma that caused the pain. Fuck's sake. You found it, Ricardo. Nice one. Lugo said, if you have a twin, can you save tons of money by identity borrowing? Jim, I never thought about that. We've both got the same first initial as well. So, yeah, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, never thought about doing that. I've never really took advantage of being a twin, I don't think, really. Steve, how you doing, mate? I'm not too bad. Yeah, I've never thought about that, Lugo. But, yeah, it'd help if I went out, really. But yeah, we've got the same initial as well. So yeah. Irishman said, just talking to a neighbour from the apartment complex beside me, he got clamped and had to pay 120 euros for not displaying a permit. He's been living there several years and never seen the clampers before. Do you know what? I find that shit fucking insane. And I was talking to someone about that the other day. My brother, because I've got other brothers, one of my younger brothers and his missus live in a block of flats, and his missus, well, both of them have been fined 800 fucking quid for parking in the car park where they live, because they have to have a permit to park where they fucking live. That's fucking insane. Why would you build flats and not have enough parking spaces? I honestly can't understand that. That shouldn't even be allowed. How can that even be a thing? To yeah. So you can't park where you live unless you have a permit. And the other thing is they'll only give a permit to one car. How many fucking households nowadays have one car? You know, a lot of a lot of households have more than one car nowadays. No, I think it's fucking mental. Well, I know it's any excuse for money, Dan, but I can't see how that's. I don't think that should even be allowed. You know what I mean? Lugo said, can twins share the same girlfriend? Well, I suppose if they wanted to. David said, I don't know, you'd even say that word. Intraceous benign cartilaginous tumours caused by punching things like walls and people's teeth. There you go. Jim said, what's a car? Oh yeah, I don't suppose you would have seen one of those yet, would you? Imagine a horse, remove its legs and put round. Imagine a horse. Imagine a cart, and you take the wheels off the horse, take the wheels off the cart, and put that on the legs of the horse. Cut the horse's head off, and put around another wheel there that steers it. Instead of shit coming out of his ass would be smoke. Yeah, this is probably the worst description of a car ever, but I just thought I'd deliberately try and confuse you. Stacey Alnozed, what did you do, mate? Oh, the same initial, M&M. Yes, how sweet. Such sake. Ricardo said, I'd be happy if I could hit wasps with my slingshot. Do I drive? I've got a driving license, can't afford to drive. I can't afford to drive. Can't afford to buy a car, wouldn't be able to run it, wouldn't be able to afford any of that shit. And now I can legally drive, but I don't. I reckon clampers are nothing more than gangsters here. He had a permit, but it was out of date. Came at 1:30 and clamped him. I could have given him a bolt cutters if I'd known. It's fucking mental though, isn't it, Irishman? That shit like that drives me mental. Because it's so fucked up. How are you supposed to live? How are you supposed to live if you can't even park your car where you live? It's fucking mental. I honestly think that's absolutely mental. That shouldn't be fucking allowed. Dan said, to be fair, the Flintstones had a car. Yeah, but Jim's not seen the telly yet. But yeah, it's a good point. Jim said, oh, you mean like the railway? Yeah, imagine a railroad engine, but a lot smaller. Cross it between a little horse-drawn cart. Get rid of the horse. Put one of those engines in. Citizen said, the reason I mentioned the weight thing was because the 100-pound bow was shooting 200-grain bolts, while the redback bolts are 150 grain. It's the momentum that gets the job done. Oh, yeah, I know that. I know what you're saying, Citizen, and I know what you mean. But, yeah, I just wanted to show both the crossbows in their own right. Yeah, because they're different anyway. It's like testing a doing those two. I was just asked to do it. Those two tests are like testing a Ruger 1022 against, well, I can't think of anything specific, but a higher caliber rifle. Actually, it'd be like testing a pistol against a rifle or carbine. They're very different, and obviously the higher caliber, you're going to do more or whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at that. Someone's going to be very pedantic now and write some weird shit about that, what I just said. But you get what I'm saying. I don't mean you, Citizen, either. Jordan, how you doing, mate? You said, I live on the main road with the yellows outside my house. There's a certain times we cannot park there because of trade times, etc. Mate parked outside, comes over a brew and got 80 quid fine. Yes, mental, absolutely mental. How can you should be able to park outside your house? Or, if they're going to build flats, who the fuck builds flats that only has enough parking for a single car per flat? Surely that's fucking insane. And these flats ain't that old. They're not like they're 1950s flats. They must have only been there 1980s. Well, then again, you know what I mean, though? But it just seems weird to me. I don't know. There's garages there, so what they ought to do is knock all the garages down, just make more parking. Singh said, I hate the litter police. They're civil enforcers, have no powers. To get your details and fine you, the best thing to do is ignore and walk away. Ricardo said, do you think you could crossbow a fish from above water? I don't know if I could, because I don't really know anything about the sort of, I can't remember what you call it, but when you look into water where the fish is, it actually isn't there, is it? The refraction. You have to shoot above or below, don't you? But I'm not sure which one it is. If I knew that, then maybe, yeah. Irishman says he pays £2,000 a year to the management company, which are a couple who live there and only seem to cut the grass. Yeah, it takes the piss. Takes the piss. But yeah, I can, you know, depending on how accurate the crossbow is, how good the bolts are, and all that shit. Yeah, I should be able to hit a fish, depending on how big it is, and the distance and all that. Jim said it's called fishage, a bit like windage. Citizen said the world is turning into a mental asylum, and the inmates run the institution. Park where you need to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I heard someone saying about it the other day. Yeah, 800 quid. 800 quid for parking where you fucking live. Fucking mental. Is it really called fishage? Never know. I never know with you lot. I've just Googled it just to see. Don't come up with nothing. All it's come up with, it thinks I'm writing fish age. Hello, Mother. How are you, mate? You're all right? I'll sort your package out tomorrow because I need to open it up. I need to open it up and take the thing out and put it back. That said, by the way, Mike, have you seen that Miley Cyrus has come out as pansexual? Dirty bitch. Fancying a fantasy boy child. No, I hadn't. That was news to me. There you go. I don't even know which one pansexual is. What's that? Fucking everything. Fuck's sake. I know you're saying about Peter Pan, though. Right. Pansexual. Sexual attraction to people regardless of their gender. There you go. Oh, Peter Pan. Lugo said Magna Carta has a ton of writing about fish traps. True. Did not know that. Yeah, how you doing, Muffy? You all right, mate? But there's a lot of sexual things, isn't there? Mother said, man, the Excalibur crossbow isn't a joke. I finally have one, and I'm happy with it. Nice one. Yeah, sounds good. James said in my day, they were called greedy varmint. Fuck's sake. Dad said the exact same thing. He said, I call it being greedy myself. Oh, God. Might need to go and have a piss in a minute. Right, while it's a bit quiet, I'm going to have a slash. I think I'm going to make you watch a bit of... Oh, fuck it, I'll be back by the time it ends, I reckon.
After a hard day's graft, nothing quite relaxes me. Like a nice cold pint of vodka. Oh dear. So don't be an arse. Get a WeaponCollector glass.
I couldn't be bothered to rush. Shitty box of delights. No requests. That's about hand washing. I'll just slowly shut this little door on you lot. Goodbye. Trapdoor's coming down. Irishman said Zed, maybe it was just the handle of the pants she likes. Zed said shag a baguette. She would, I reckon. She's saying that as fucking I can't remember his name now. Fuck, I can't remember. The little green thing from Star Wars. It's gone out my head. Yes, I did, Luger. I just did. Jim said, well, partners, I have to mosey on down, and I'm well impressed with this new telegraph thing. I can't think of his name. I can't think of his fucking name. Complete blank. That is weird. I can think of everything else. No point getting the old box of shitty delights out at this Yoda. Thank you. That was it, Yoda. Sounded like you were saying that in the way Yoda would say it. Shag a baguette, she would, I reckon. Just sounded a little bit like the way he would say that. Sitting next side, Mike, when are you coming out with an over-under redback? Don't know. Maybe one day. I do want to do something like that though, and I've got the designs to do a double-limbed over and under crossbow. It's just getting back round to making crossbows. I don't know. I started liking projects that you can get done in a couple of days. I went off of the projects that take months to make. I get bored of them, especially trying to record it. Trying to record that many parts. You have to do like 25 parts to a video, 10 minutes long, and it becomes a real fucking chore making those videos. So now I prefer pretty much every build I do is no longer than 2 days now. But I could make that. I could probably make it and record bits of it as I go along, and then at the end just make one video. That wouldn't bother me so much, I don't think. Because the problem is when you film those videos, it makes everything take fucking 10 times as long. Ricardo said, you ever seen people make PVC bows? I have, yeah, I have. There's that bloke on, I can't remember his name now, but there's that bloke, there's a bloke on YouTube who does the PVC bows, or used to, wasn't there? My brother's probably made PVC bows, and that's another thing he used to make with bows. He's probably made PVC bows. You know, I've got the designs. I've got part of the designs for an under and over crossbow right here. Just to prove I really am thinking of doing it. But yeah, that's just a very basic design. That'll be refined. I just wanted to work out where the rails would have to be, where the triggering mechanisms would be, and all shit like that. And yeah, that was just a very basic little drawing out of it. It could be refined a lot more than that. That was very basic. But that was hardly any of it. That was just the placement of the prod in the limbs, the rails, how you'd set them up and shit like that. Backyard bowyer, that's it. And he said, yeah, I know who you mean. Yeah, backyard bowyer. That's the one. Yeah, backyard bowyer. Yeah, he stopped doing videos in the end, didn't he? Wee Jock said, Mike, when are you going to do a shoulder-mounted battery drill-powered repeating crossbow like a woodland war machine? Never. When my donations start upping up a fucking lot. Honestly, I'm a pans people sexual. I could believe that's a real thing. Yeah, if I nearly googled that. Pans people is what I was supposed to be googling. That was the dancers, wasn't it? Yeah, I could totally understand there being a pans people sexual. I bet there's a lot of people don't know what the fuck that is, pans people. Because in all honesty, I'm barely old enough to know. I can't really remember them, I don't think. But I know what they are and who they are. Let me see if that says when they stopped doing it. Yeah, late 60s to mid 70s. But they must have still done some stuff in the 80s, I'm assuming. No, they didn't. But I know who they are. Irishman said, Backyard Bowyer doesn't make too many videos now. He got into knife making. Do you know the other thing I think happened as well, Irishman? I may be wrong about this, but I've got a feeling that Backyard Bowyer stopped making videos because of basically being demonetized. So, you know, that's the issue. A lot of YouTubers, if they get demonetized or can't have ads on their videos, they don't bother anymore. Like me, who've been demonetized for 8 years and still fucking does them. I bet a lot of them would fuck off if they didn't get no money out of it. But I may be wrong about that though. Lugo said if you run naked through a bakery, a flash in the pan. That's I remember pans people, they dance on top of the box. That's it. But yeah, that was before my time, but I know who they are. Irishman said there was another. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I think I know the newer ones. There was a newer set, wasn't there? He said there was another dance group after them on Top of the Pops. Kate Bush was in one of them. Yeah, I know now. Yeah. What was their fucking name? I'll Google it. Legs and Co. That's it. Hey, I do go put it down. Yeah, Pans people are replaced by Legs and Co. That's it. Yeah. That's it. I googled that just as you wrote it down. Oh, and then Hot Gossip. Yeah. Load of people won't know what the fuck we're talking about. By the way, I'll be going off in about 10 minutes. Dan's been waiting. How long have you been waiting for this, Dan? You never requested which one, though, and you know you don't get it unless you ask for it.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Oh, Dan, 2 hours late. I like to keep people waiting. So what you all got planned tomorrow? I don't know what I'm going to do. I might watch a film after this. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on watching The Kids in the Old Death Comes to Town, which is this TV series they did about 10 years ago. Yeah, I think I'm going to get up late tomorrow and watch a fucking film. Do fuck all. As I said, a flash in the pan. There was a fella smoking on the bog who threw his dog end into the pan, which did a dog impression and went woof. First degree burns all over his ass. Oh, fuck, I got a hiccup then. Oh, fuck's sake, Dad. What's this? Oh, I must remember to get that. I need to get that clip for not tactical, Griptor. Busty Redheads. He won't like it though. Hello, yeah, I'm all right, Child Lion. How are you? That said, lit it with methane, of course. Is that a true story though? Is that actually true? Because that could be real. quiet now, but I don't need to. There's no point getting the shitty boss delights out of this late. I've been said I might watch another episode of Halo after this, or Noodles if he's on. Lugo said, "Did Jimmy Savile harass Pounds Peter once?" But he probably did. You know, I bet you could bet money he probably fucking did. Yeah. So why did I write through instead of through? And that is a true story. Is that why it's called Flash in the Pan then? I thought Flash in the Pan was something to do with shooting flintlocks. Charles Lyons said, "Fucking brilliant, man. Just smoked a spliff. Loving life. Good on you. Good on you. Good on you. I ain't going to be on for much longer, sadly." Yeah, it's gone quiet now. So, yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Fuck all. No one answered me, did they? Has anybody watched the new Kids in the Old TV series on Amazon? It's 5 minutes to midnight here, Ricardo. It's 5 minutes to midnight. Yeah, it's 11:54 here. Oh, Lou, yeah, I was trying to work out what you was replying to then, Ted. He said, I doubt he did. They were too old for him, as he fans people and Jimmy fucking Savile. Fuck's sake. So I said, no, you're right the first time. Claim from flintlock guns. They were the main charge, didn't go off. Steve said, watching last episodes of From After. This From what? Last episodes of From. What's From then? Unravel the mystery of a city in the middle of the USA that imprisons everyone who enters, as the residents struggle to maintain a sense of normalcy. What side's that on then? I notice it's got Michael from Lost in it. And a damp squib, is that flintlocks? That's something to do with explosives or something, or gunpowder, isn't it? Yeah. I said tomorrow before lunch I'll go to the pub, have a pot of tea, I'll pick a few horses to bet on, then home and watch Fortune Fire all day. If it's on 5 Select as usual. Nice one. Nice. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'm going to appreciate having the fucking day off, because the problem is nowadays all week I don't really get no fucking time off now. Whereas I used to. For me now, the weekend is like a proper week. Before, every day was just the same, really. So weekends didn't really make much difference to me then. But now weekends actually feel like a weekend to me now. I look forward to the weekend. Yeah. So I'm actually looking forward to it. So there's less to fucking do. That said, I should be doing very little tomorrow. I have to rest my wrists. Might watch a film or two. That's about it until tomorrow's stream. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow night. Same old shit, you know. Yeah, Fortune Fire's good. I don't get to see it very often because I never know when it's on. It's one of those, you know, with the amount of channels you have nowadays, I never know where it's on, when it's on. But yeah, I quite like Fortune Fire. A squibble's a type of firework. We call them bangers now. Oh, I'll get you, yeah. I'll get you. Makes sense, Ed. What films you going to watch then, do you know? I still want to watch that, The Northman, but it's hard to get it. Oh, I'll tell you what I have. I won't show you it, but there's a film I'm going to... If I get the DVD tomorrow, I bought it for £2.50 off of eBay the other day. If the film arrives tomorrow, I'll show you the cover of it. And I don't know how many people would have seen this film, because I didn't even know it existed. And it might be terrible, but I just bought it because of who directed it, and it looks quite weird. It might be more popular than I know, but yeah, I'll show you. If the DVD hasn't arrived tomorrow, I'll just talk about. Someone remind me what was the film I'd bought. But yeah, I think it sounds pretty fucking weird as fuck, to be honest. Yeah, bizarre. Cheers, Dad. I think someone told me not to go on there though at the minute. Opened over the last few weeks. It's been on 5 Select every Saturday, all afternoon. Ah, nice one. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I think someone told me not to go on that website for a while. Well, I may be wrong. Lugo said Alan Partridge complained about an evening being a damp squid. I love a bit of Alan Partridge. Yeah, great fucking great series that is. What DVDs have I got here? This is what I was watching the other night. So I watched that the other night. National Lampoon's Class Reunion. Then I was going to watch this, but I didn't bother in the end because it was too late. And I can't remember why this one was out. Right, John, how you doing, mate? I'm not going to be on for much longer, but yeah, how you doing, John? I was going to say there's a decent film on TV. I'll watch it instead. Actually, that reminds me, I need to go and have a look on BBC iPlayer, see what's on iPlayer and All 4, because there's often some good stuff on there. I think that Irish film, Calm with Horses, should still be on at the minute. I think that's got about another week left to go till that's taken off of there. I don't know if it's the actual website, Zed, but someone said to me, don't go on there because some of the videos were it was hosting viruses or something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but someone, if you just wait a minute, I'll go and ask. I'll let you know in a second. Yeah, it was that. It was that website. Someone said there's viruses on it or something, but I don't really know. That's all just I heard. John Lloyd, how you doing, John? John Freethinker and John Lloyd. That's who I was getting you mixed up with each other the other day. John said, just working and being busy. Any new builds coming up? I'm going to make one of these soon. From a weed slasher. That'll be about the basic shape of it. Luger said Knuckle on Netflix. Gypsy Bear Knuckle Boxing. All right, I'll check that out. I might watch, as I said, I'm going to probably watch Death Comes to Town later. Watch a couple of episodes of that. And I've been watching Love, Death and Robots, I think it's called. They're 10-minute 10 to 20 minute sci-fi stories. Yeah, cheers, John. Yeah, that's what I'll do, something like that. But I have got plenty of builds coming, and I've got more time now. I was getting literally no time in the shed, but I should be able to regularly go in there on a Monday, all day on a Monday. Well, most of the day on a Monday. At least a good 1, 2, 3, 4. At least a good 6 hours uninterrupted in there on a Monday, and on a Wednesday I can go in there. Johnson, also don't forget about my little contest. Oh yeah, sorry, Johnny, I had forgot about that. Yeah, always remind me about that. Right, that said, watch Space Sweepers, Mike. I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, I'll write that one down, Zed. What's that? Is that the one on Netflix? That is a Tanto Lugo, yeah. I watched a documentary about 10 years ago called The Miracle Man. Ricardo's 1983 movie, The Wind in the Willows, looks ridiculously enough to watch if you can find. I have seen that, yeah. I have seen The Wind in the Willows. Yeah, good film. That is good film. All right, thank you, Jen. Right, before I go off, don't forget you can support this channel, and please do. I'm going to play the little advert to show you how to support. I won't be going off straight away, but this is how you can support me if you want. I get no support anywhere, so if you ever donate, you're actually really helping me out. So the easiest way to do it is through coffee.com. This is a 30-second ad. I'll be back after, so don't go nowhere. The link will be in the description and the chat. There you go. That's how to support. Yeah, Wind in the Willows. Watch it, Ricardo. That's quite a famous thing in this country. And the books are. Yeah, Wind in the Willows is very, very famous in the UK. Most people have seen that, especially like my age and older. Read it and all that. Yeah, that's like a traditional thing over here. I think you get taught it in school over here. I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. It's something different, a bit weird. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. I'll be back on tomorrow, 9:30 till about 12-ish. I've got no plans of doing a late night one, but you never know. I might do. Yeah. All right. See you all tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for watching.